having conversations.
Ooh, you going there?
Oh, wow. So I can make it juicy.
I'm in love. What's your mama name?
Where your mama stay at?
Yeah. I love your mama. In my experience, in the words of TJ, yeah, you know what he doing. Yeah. You don't get a nigga back like that.
Where you see that?
Hey y'all, is everybody here?
Hey.
We in here. We in this bitch.
I am the Dawn.
I'm Gabby Starr.
I am Unruly D, and this is Having Conversations, the podcast. Today's show is sponsored by Tipsy Tips Bartending.
Oh, yeah.
She made us these drinks, y'all. What you drinking on, the Dawn?
Tipsy Rita.
Oh, it's on tequila in there. That's what she like.
Okay.
I like it white.
What you drinking on, Gabby? Gabby Star?
I got a tipsy sangria. You know, I'm a little light with mine. I'm a little wine girl.
That sounds
When I
good,
go wine,
friend. That
when I
sounds
go
good.
wine,
Bougie.
And y'all know me, I drink brown. I be on that yike. So this is a Tipsy Douce blueberry lemonade. Don't tell me that.
Ooh.
Don't tell me that.
Mine real good. And it's strong.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
What the hell is it?
Because I can smell. Ooh.
Smell all
wait a-
the-
ooh.
Shot.
It's
Anyone?
giving. It's so cute, and it's like in this to go like travel. This is perfect. Like for real. Shout out to Tipsy Tips.
It got pulp in it too. I like that.
Yes,
That's that fresh
fruit.
sauce. That's that fresh-
Yes.
Don't tell me that Tipsy Tips. Y'all can find
She
her
took her
on
time.
Facebook and Instagram at Tipsy Tips. TIPSY. She has Tipsy Tips bartending, Tipsy Tips painting.
Ooh,
So you can have your drinks by Tipsy Tips and do your
this
painting.
is real good, y'all. Like
Don't
no
play with
cap,
her.
no
So
cap.
contact
Shop
her
with
for
her.
your drinks. Book her, hire her, find her on Instagram, Facebook.
And
Thank you, Tipsy Tips.
Thank you,
Tipsy
girl.
Tips. Thank you, girl. It's real good.
Shit almost gone.
oh my god.
Hey, mind y'all business.
Okay, I will. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. Well, with that being said, this next subject might be a little too. Ooh, we might be a little fueled up already because I feel a burn, like a whoop coming on. I like that.
Baby,
It don't take much for me. Look, at I
Baby,
just
get a-
took a little ounce.
Girl, oh
A little
my
half
God.
an
I'm going to be
ounce.
done with this in 2 minutes. She take a sip of wine.
Man, girl, no, man.
Drinking up the wine.
Oh, God.
Come on now.
It was me already to
Come on.
join in. I love the Lord.
Gabby, what you drinking? The sangria wine.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey,
Oh, God.
Let's
Today's
get it.
episode.
okay. What we on today, y'all?
We on a lot already. But, a little more serious. Relationship PTSD is what I like to call it. So we know PTSD, that's what post-traumatic stress disorder. I personally think it exists in relationships, and I wanted to know y'all's take on it. Now, it can be good, you know what I'm saying, and bad, like depending on your experiences, but do y'all believe, in that from a relationship perspective of PTSD? Do you think there's a such thing as relationship PTSD?
I think so. I don't believe I have any. I have gone through things in relationships, but I wouldn't call it PTSD because I don't. Yeah, I feel like I've learned from majority of my situations, and I don't hold on to anything. I don't harbor anything. But I do believe that people experience that, and it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you have abusive relationships. That's physically, mentally, verbally, all that. That's trauma. It's a traumatic experience. So I've personally never been through anything like that because nigga, I'll beat your ass.
Ooh, crime mob.
I beat your ass.
I beat your ass.
I beat your ass.
Aight.
But no, I don't believe I have any PTSD. What about y'all? Within relationships. What about y'all?
I would say I do.
Okay.
Just from damn. Okay. I ain't gonna even say story time. I just say a moment of transparency. I would say a previous relationship that I was in, I was dating an alcoholic and I didn't know. Like, it was hitting for me for a while. And y'all know me, I don't like being told no. I'm gonna be, once I get the courage, I'm going in. Like, I don't mind applying pressure. Hey, I like you and I want you. Like, that's my attitude. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't back down from challenges, which can kind of be a bad thing, as I've said before. So I'm like, oh, I like him. I need to be there for him. I love him.
I love him.
Yeah, I love him. I'm going to be there. So that's how I was. But it was so bad. Like, I didn't have physical abuse. But I will say, I'll be honest, like, it struck me to be physically abusive because it had me, like, be so angry. It had me, like, lashing out, like, I'm giving this all I have. You know what I'm saying? Why? Not to get spiritual, but God, why me? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything I can for this person, and I love this person, and he still won't give it up. So make a long story short, even though eventually he did, and he went back, so the relationship ultimately didn't work, but he would drink every day, and it surpassed just, like back in the day, like your grandmama, them old men that worked, and, they came in, they grabbed them a bill before they even eat or take a shower, and then they might knock back, you know what I'm saying, a 6-pack before they go to sleep, even if they, cuss grandma out a little bit, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. It's like, hey, that's him. But I dealt with, like, some of the worst shit that I won't even say or repeat. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying, because I've cried to y'all about it. And it's like, going through that every day for years. So now when I meet guys, like, you introduced me to 392, that's what I'm gonna call him. So you introduced me to 392 after this situation, and I'm conversating with him every day. Like, I liked him. He was on me, he was calling, he was texting, but every day after he get off work, I'm going to get a drink, or I got to go and get some chaser for my Henny, oh, I need this, and I literally had an anxiety attack on the phone, and I ghosted the nigga.
Because your past experience was traumatic, and it rolled over into the next situation.
And it's wrong, but it's just like, I can't even say that's something that I can heal from, but it's just, I'm going to say it's a trigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's PTSD. So if I'm talking to a nigga, it's like, shit, I'm having me a little drink. It's like, oh, God. I'm looking like the Mr. Krabs meme. Like, I'm in hysteria. Like, oh, shit. Then the next day, I'm getting a drink. It's like, I know what I went through and how it made me feel. So it's like, a nigga that drink every day, regardless if he can hold his liquor or not, it's a no for me. I'm falling the fuck off. I'm not going back down that road.
Everybody's not like that, though.
But still, she has relationship PTSD because of that. Because 392 is not an alcoholic. But because she was in a situation with the alcoholic and put up with some traumatic stuff for, years.
The beginning, the flags are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I treated it like a carnival.
So moving forward, like, if somebody drinks every day, it's a trigger for her. It takes her back. That's what PTSD is. You see something, feel something, hear something, and it triggers that trauma that you went through. And your reaction to it can be different. You can lash out. You can just fall off from people.
Cry.
Yeah. That's like real deal PTSD.
So you don't think you have that?
No. I don't think I went through that. No.
Really? So, okay, well, I would say flip it too, because everything isn't all bad. Like, you can have good PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Like, another example.
Because that's trauma, right?
Well, I'm just saying a trigger. I'm going to say a trigger to identify, like, either I don't want to be treated this way or I do. So I'm going to just say, like, a good thing I would say is I was in a relationship and it's small things, but I look for that going forward. If I'm on the phone with y'all or we group chat and I'm on the phone with y'all individually, I'll be like, damn, I forgot I got to get gas in the morning. And you know what I'm saying? My nigga, he hit it. And he's just like, oh, okay, you know, to himself. I'm getting up early, but I see he gone. So I'm trying to hurry up, scramble, not even putting on my work clothes, but getting something to try to go and get my keys. My keys gone. He pulling up and he come in the house. The fuck is you doing? Is gas already in the car? Like, go get you, you know what I'm saying, a little 30-minute. Like, oh, I need an oil change. Saturday morning, you up under my car. After you change my oil, you wash my car. You gonna fill up my car yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's
what a man's supposed to do.
That's what I'm saying.
That
so
shit
to
turn
me,
me on.
that's a green flag.
Yeah.
That's still like when I see stuff like that, that triggers this pussy. It don't have to be. It don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Hey, oh my God, and I'm gonna put it down so right. I've been feeling like that's my shit.
I don't know that song.
Oh my God. It is.
I don't know that song.
Let's get it on tonight.
Let's get it on by T-Pain. Let's get it on tonight.
Oh, let's get it on tonight.
She get on my nerves, man.
And I'm going to beat you down like a 12 butter.
You ain't heard it?
Butter.
I'm so
probably in the club.
No, ma'am. That was an album cut. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, I remember that going to Tallahassee, I think. Let's get it on tonight. No. I skipped that song.
You know why I liked it.
No.
Anyway, but you know, like just like it's red flags, it's green flags. So with that being said, do you have any? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's the green
good triggers?
flag?
You know what I'm saying? What's green flags for you? Since you don't have any red.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't have any red, but I've been in a abusive relationship, physically abusive relationship, and that. I can say I only dealt with that once, but I've never went through that again because I know that's not normal. So I can't say like, oh, I'm talking to this other guy and you know what I'm saying, he's doing the same shit that he was doing before. Oh my God, this is gonna be that again. Like, no.
So you give it the benefit of the doubt. You ride it out. Just to see.
Yeah. But my past relationships from that relationship has never compared to that. So I can't say, you know, I've seen red flags. Oh my God, this nigga finna be abusive again.
Yeah.
I've never been through that again. And but my thing is with abusive men, I ain't trying to get off subject, but abusive men, I don't know what they go through or like, they be like, oh, my daddy did it. That don't mean you gotta do it. Like, I hate when people say, oh, my parents did this or they went through this. I mean, I'm going through it and I gotta go through it. No, you make yourself do that. That's your choice.
My relationship when I was with the alcoholic, that's what he said.
That's your choice.
My daddy was a drunk, so I know this is genetic.
You are not your daddy. That's your choice.
Yeah.
You are not your daddy. That's not you. That's him.
Mm-hmm.
You chose to do that, and that's your excuse you using. My daddy did it. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
And sometimes some men that are abusive, they have their own insecurities, their own shit that they dealing with, that they battling themselves. They have no other way to lash out and let it out.
Just vent about
all of that. Like I still to this day don't understand why this person that say he loved me so much, you know, did what he did. Like I done went through like abuse. Like I got a scar on my eye now that's never gonna go nowhere. You know, I wear makeup a lot.
I want a motherfucking fight.
I got this. I have a. If I don't wear lashes or no makeup, I have a scar on my eye, like a slit on my eye. And if I walk around, like, I don't wear makeup to work. If you see me at work and I wear makeup, that means I went out the night before. But I don't wear makeup to work because I'm not gonna say I draw too much attention. Y'all, people who know where I work at, y'all know what kind of job I got. But whatever. But that's one of my Burger King, right? Downtown. That's one of my insecurities when I don't wear makeup. My scar is very visible, and I don't like talking about it because I still like don't want to bash him, and I can't blame myself for what he did and why he was doing it, but that shit, I can't say it took a toll on me. I went through it and I got out of it. Mm-hmm. You know, we still was dealing with each other after the fact, but I never understood why he did what he did. Because I never did nothing to trigger him. And one time he blurted out, was like, why all my friends want to talk to you? Why everybody want my bitch? I'm like, what the fuck that got to do with me? Why you jumping on me? Like, I done went through my car getting fucked up. The house, I'm talking about bleaching couches, carpets, putting holes in walls. I'm talking about I done cooked all day for you. You done threw the food on the trash. You done broke your own TV. Like, I done went through all of that shit. That's why I never had a housewarming. Like, my house was fucked up. You know, so I went through so much shit with this person, and it took a lot for me to leave it alone. And I still was talking to him way after that. But I've never been with nobody or talked to nobody after that situation that reminded me of that situation. Never. Because
that's a good thing, though.
Yeah, but that's not normal. It's not normal. You need help. It's something wrong with you.
PTSD, period, I will say it is normal because people have it, but it shouldn't be the norm. That's what I would say.
No,
it shouldn't be.
It took me a while, and I had to realize, you know, I don't deserve this. I deserve better. And when you love somebody so much, you wanna sit down and talk to them and be like, why are you like this? You wanna sit down with them and like, babe, I love you. You love me.
You
why?
can literally do that. Like,
why
I
are you like this? Like,
I remember crying.
Yeah, and people be like, well, what did you do to him? But he's not like that to y'all. He's so sweet. He's so caring. Yeah. Y'all like, no, he ain't like that. I'm like, y'all.
But home, you dealing with a whole monster.
Behind my doors, this is a whole different nigga. And it's like he had this rage, and it probably because he is intoxicated, he got this rage, but then he'll sleep it off and wake up and act like nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, and when I got this scar on my eye, like, that shit kind of gave me like a wake up call. I'm like, damn, nigga, because I felt like all I had was my looks. You the motherfucking fucked up. I'm talking about, y'all, my shit was hanging like this. I'm talking about blood everywhere. I'm thinking my whole eyeball busted open. And that wasn't that. It was just my eyelid. But I was like, nigga, you took the only thing I had. Like, you fucked my face up, nigga. Like, what the fuck? That nigga was like, I might as well kill you right now. Like, that nigga ain't even want to take me to the hospital. The nigga dropped me off at the corner. I had to walk. My eye gushing out, blood dripping. I had to walk to the hospital and lie to them and tell them some hoes jumped me. Like, it was bad. And I think Diamond came to see me. Diamond, I looked like a monster. Like, this eye was black and this was hanging. It was just, it was bad.
That's when I wasn't around.
Can I ask you something? After all that,
it's her unease, Lord. Forgive me, the unease. God, she don't need no more gas.
Go ahead.
After
all tilt, that, baby, you put your feet in these. I'm already feeling a little.
And I'm ready to fucking fight.
Ooh, God.
I'm finna sit in my
yeah, that's why
we ate all day.
Right.
No.
That's one thing.
No.
But my question, how were you able to still mess with him after that?
Now thinking about it, I felt like I was with him for so long. He probably was battling something. I don't know.
Fix him. That's the syndrome.
I didn't stay to fix him. I just felt like he going through something. He just lashing out. But after that, it's like the things he did to come back. It was like, you at my job before I get there. You in my parking spot. I didn't change my number. I pull up at work. You in my parking spot before I get here. How you here? How you beat me here? Like, I don't know what it is about me, but I like when I'm beefing with a nigga, sometimes I start shit with niggas just to see what they gonna do. How you gonna try to get me back?
I do too.
You're a triggerer.
No, I'm not really a triggerer. It's just like I want to see.
Prove it for me.
Yes, I want to see what are the extremes you are gonna go through. You did all this stuff. What you gonna do now? And sometimes if he's the only guy I'm dealing with, this is my nigga. I'm only talking to him. We just went through all this shit and changed my number and did all this, and you still popping up. You still doing this. I'm like, man, just come on. I just want you to calm down. That's why I give in. I just want you to calm down. I want us to get back to how we were.
And love.
I just want you to stop. You battling something that ain't got nothing to do with me, but you taking it out on me. I just want you to stop. That's why I give in. That's why I went back, because when we was good, we was good. crazy in love. We good. Because he was a good nigga. He was nice. Excuse me. But that rage and that monster, I don't know who that person was. I don't know. And I don't know why he always did that. And he just do that to me. He did it with his other, it was a pattern.
Yeah, so maybe he was a product of PTSD. Something had to have, like, you know what I'm saying, ticked him off, and it was a domino effect with everybody that he met since then. That's why I think it exists.
Well, yeah, but he said he went to jail, I think, when he fucked up my house. He's like, fuck that, I ain't doing that shit no more. He's like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fuck up your shit for then be in jail and you out here fucking the next nigga. Like,
wow, see, that's the shit that blow my mind. I try to watch my words with people that have been in abusive relationships because I've never been in one, so I don't understand it. I can't relate to it because I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But for him to be like, you know, for him to want to stop just because, well, I fucked up your house and I'm going to go to jail, you going to be fucking another nigga. It's like...
That's what you thinking about?
That's the reason why you don't want to do it.
Right.
No,
You don't love me?
Yeah. Yeah, like you got a whole nother bitch. That nigga got out and popped up to my shit. Like, why are you here? What's wrong? Tell the people y'all put you in jail. I didn't put you in jail. I did what I had to do. But, you know.
But I'm happy that even going through it, you knew. Even though sometimes you was probably like, well, what did I do for you to act like this? You still knew that it wasn't you, it was him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that's the type of shit that can break a woman down. We got so much pressure on us already. And then to be like, well, maybe he did it because I did this. So I'm happy that you have that.
No, it was never that. It was never that. And people that knows him, they're like, I would never see him like that. I'm like, y'all don't know him. I don't sit here and nitpick this nigga because I know this. After a nigga beat on you so much, after you go through so much, and it continues, you really gonna sit there and say, this nigga can kill me for real.
Yeah.
He can kill me.
Yeah.
Like, I've sat there and thought about that shit like, damn. Do I really want this? But I'm like, but he loved me though.
Yeah. See, that's what I said.
You know, but if you love me, why do you want to hurt me so bad? You say you love me, but you willing to kill me. Like, come on, bro. It ain't that deep. You know it ain't. You know it ain't. But he said that in that moment, taking me halfway to the hospital. He like, I might as well kill you. Because he like, shit, I know I'm going to jail. I know, shit, look at your face. Like,
I always said, I'm and not to even cut you off, get too deep, because we ain't gonna keep giving him no clout, because my fist is balling up now. But I've always said, when I did hear that, I'm glad that I wasn't around, because you know that was during a time where we were, you know, apart as friends. You go through shit when you young. It really angered me to the point where, like, I probably would have wanted to.
And you got a lot of people.
Myself.
Yeah, you got a lot of people like on the outside, like, I never go through that. Like, it's like you're not in it. You're not in it to deal with that. Like, this a person that you wake up to, you love, you fucked up about this nigga. You don't know you fucked up about this nigga, but you fucked up about this nigga.
That's how I was with an alcoholic. Like, people would be like, how?
That's your man. That's your everything. You waking up doing everything for him.
Cuss me. I say all kind of stuff I don't repeat. Remember that nigga spit on me?
I was like,
but you stayed.
And all I could do was cry.
But listen,
as tough as I am and as quick as I be wanting to fight, all I could do was just ball up and cry.
You stayed because you thought you could fix him, right?
I did.
I didn't stay because I thought I could fix him.
But I loved him, so but I'm naturally a nurturer. I say that all the time. Y'all call me right now, hey, I'm cooking. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Yeah. I'm always on that old school. I'm an old soul. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is why, not to get spiritual, but you know what I'm saying? People place in your life for reasons, seasons, and lifetimes. There's truth to that shit. So I'm like, okay, maybe it might be a reason. But with that being said, kind of going towards the PTSD, I feel like the people that come in our life, they mirror us in some kind of way.
Yeah.
Do y'all think that's true?
I don't.
I
feel like sometimes
I'm on the edge with that.
People, like you say, people come into your life sometimes as lessons, and I feel like I haven't stayed around long enough to be placed in like real deal traumatic situations. Even though I've been through shit, I don't consider it to be like super duper traumatic because I be the fuck out. Like, I don't love nobody. I want to be happy. I have to be happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that the people that have done me wrong necessarily mirror me. I think it's my lesson. Like, okay, this is teaching you don't ever fuck with nobody like that again. Don't ever give somebody like that too much of you. Because I have been in situations where I've given a whole lot of me. You know what I'm saying? Situations where it broke me down mentally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's my lesson. Okay, don't you ever fuck with nothing like that again. Move on. So I think some people have mirrored me, but not all of them.
I would say that particular situation mirrored me in the sense of I didn't know what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never really knew what love was. I can say I've been in lust. You know what I'm saying? But I never really knew what love was because nobody never really reciprocated that to me outside of my immediate household. Yeah. When it came to a man.
From a man.
Yeah, when it came from a man, I ain't gonna lie. Young, I'm pretty much just fucking just the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said on one of them episodes, like, when we was talking about raw sex, I'm like, I waited till I was 30. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, well, what it feel like? You know, like, just so green out here. Because I was never getting no kind of reciprocity. So when I met somebody and I felt like he was giving me reciprocity, I'm like,
hold on to that.
Yes. So that's why I felt like that particular situation mirrored me, because I'm like, okay, well, he's broken in so many facets of things that has happened to him, and I'm broken because there's things that I knew I wanted, but I was accepting the lesser of because I was just, you know, holding on to whatever was coming my way. Yeah. But after that situation, now I know what the fuck I want. That's why I said I'm standing firm. I'm not having no meaningless sex. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not having no meaningless sex.
If it don't make you happy, it's not gonna make sense.
Yeah, but it takes so long to learn that, though.
Yes.
Because we as people, we have to go through stuff to figure out what the fuck we want out of this life. You're not born like, oh, I want this. Well, you do think it, and when you get it, or you know what I'm saying, you see it, it don't ultimately really be what you want.
Yeah, right. And the grass is greener on the other side.
Bitch, the grass greener wherever I'm at. Regardless of what side, what side, baby.
But yeah, like for me, I don't have a problem with like taking chances when it comes to love, because I know that I've learned so much from like my previous experiences. So, you know how some people be like, man, I ain't gonna never find this dick. No dick like this again. You always sister, I am here to tell you, sister, I am living testimony. I'm telling you.
Extendo.
I ain't finna get too deep into my personal.
Extendo.
Extendo clip. Extendo road. Hey, yeah.
I'm here to tell you, sister girl, don't hold on to that one piece of penis that you have. It is a lot more.
That penis that you ignoring. That penis you ignoring, sis. That's the.
That's just scratching the surface, baby.
That itch you got, he got it. He gonna scratch it.
Oh,
Lord. Yeah. Oh, my God. And it's only a swig left, but ma'am, my God. How many ounces was this?
I'm slobbing that shit.
She needed a liter.
Oh, God.
This is a shame, man.
Hey, baby, I was thirsty.
Oh. Okay.
I'm finna take some of yours and love me.
Ball out. Because I'm already.
The wine. How you already, girl? You ain't even. Did you even let the bitch pee? Did you even pitch the bitch?
Yeah, man. Bump that, y'all. Hey, I'm a lightweight.
Did you even pitch the bitch?
I only have something once a quarter, if that. And look up.
Girl, let me taste it. I'm finna mix it with it.
She's talking about, let me taste it.
It's just a little bit.
Not till. See what you done did.
It is early in the morning.
Okay, so I have a question.
Oh, Lord.
Do y'all feel like y'all have ever been loved properly? Two-parter. Have you ever been loved properly?
Hey, the noise.
If not, do you think that you would be able to receive that love when the man comes along and is ready to love you properly? Do you think you would be able to receive it? So have y'all ever been loved properly by your standards?
You want to go first?
I can't say.
Are you slobbing?
She already said it.
Oh, because
no, did you hear that noise?
Yeah, like you tried.
It's the gag reflex.
Hey,
no,
chill.
Listen.
Hey,
no,
she need to call this the thumper.
I can't.
She want to call it lean.
Ooh. Listen, I can't. My thing is, I can't say I know that I've been loved properly because I don't think I've actually experienced that or not, or actually going through it. You know, I don't think I've had a successful relationship yet. I've been through, you know what I'm saying?
Well, relationships can be successful even though, you know what I'm saying, y'all didn't be together. You know, you could, because people can grow apart.
Yeah, but I mean...
You don't ever feel like a nigga loved you properly?
The only person I could say is my child's father, but he's incarcerated right now, so it's only, you know, y'all know how that jail love is. Yeah. Y'all know how that jail love is. I ain't no damn fool now. And he ain't either. He on the other end, like, Donna, you gonna live your life, you gonna do you. I'm not finna sit here and like, I know you out there being an angel. He said, but when I come home, you know, them niggas had 7, 8, 10 years. Them niggas ain't do nothing all this time. You know, and for a nigga to say that and understand that, it's like, you let me live my life. Like, I get it. And I have so much respect for him to say that. He ain't no nigga like, oh, I know you ain't out here. No, he ain't on that. He like, look, you gonna live your life, you gonna do you. He said, but when I come home, hey,
it's over.
If you ain't rocking with no nigga, the nigga ain't doing what I'm doing, like, cool. But I mean, I can say before he got incarcerated, when it was
the rain, when it starts to pour.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I met my baby daddy like I was dealing with him for like 4 months, and I got pregnant. It was wild. It was crazy. But things happen for a reason. Like, my child is here. I love my baby. But them 3 4 months I was with him, he was the perfect guy. And sometimes niggas don't be themselves when they first meet you. That nigga was doing little simple shit that I wasn't used to, and I was all for that shit. I'm coming home, bathwater ran, rose petals everywhere. He's sending edible arrangements every day to the job, like shit. Like, I'm coming home, cook meals, the wash and dryer going, the bathwater ran. I'm like, candles lit. I'm like, hold on, man.
And so that's a sign of a green flag. Remember when I asked her, is there, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but then again, the situation he was in, he was running.
It don't matter. Those are things that you would take going forward that you know you would like from somebody, even if it's not with him. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but on the back end, it's like, when you meet somebody, they can be whoever they want to be.
We ain't talking about that. We're not digging that deep. We're not digging that deep.
Sometimes I'm just saying, if you gonna do all that stuff, make sure you mean it. Have some meaning behind it. Don't do that shit just be doing
Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah.
Sis.
But if it's consistent, that mean you really about that shit. You like, okay,
no, it's not.
You just gotta live in the moment and
I did that. That's how the baby got. That's how Nate got here. Like I did. I was like, oh my God. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I was a city girl before City Girls was out. I'm gonna tell y'all that.
Amen.
I was a city girl.
She was the original.
Before the City Girls was the City Girls.
I already knew. But when she called me,
I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I said, oh, you pregnant.
Hey, but I mean, things happen for a reason. But I love the guy who he was. Like this little shit he was doing. I was like, damn, this is, you know, like, you worry about all that. Like I said, my past guy fucked up my house. I didn't want this man coming to my house. I'm like, no, I got this going on. He was like, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm gonna fix all that shit. And he did. He did that. And I was like, damn.
So you still don't feel like you were loved properly, or you say you was?
I'm gonna say now the situation I am with him, he's doing, that now.
You feel like over time with him?
Yeah. But now, like I said, them 3 months when he was out, well, then he was out when I went through my whole pregnancy too. But he left when Nate was like 3 months old or some shit like that. But it's different now. But even now, he say he like, I do stuff for you, but I know I'm not physically there. Yeah. He said, so that's why I sit back and watch everything you do, Donna. He said, you go out, you hang out a lot. He said, but you doing that because you don't have that compassion for me. I'm not physically there with you. I could be there financially.
Properly, it's different facets of it.
Yeah, he said, I'm there for you financially. You don't want for nothing. He said, but that urge of me touching you, me being there, I'm not there. He said, so yeah, you out hanging out, you lashing out, you doing this to get your mind off of that. He said, and I get it. For a man to sit there and notice that, and I'm like, damn, I knew I was doing it, but I ain't look at it like that. But for him to say that, for a man to pay attention to a female, green flag. That's just me.
It's her.
That's just me. Like niggas just bypass a lot of shit, but when a man actually pays attention to you,
right?
It's like, it's like, damn, you notice that? I'm like, damn, I do that for real. I do.
Well, I was
so you can be accepting of being loved properly.
Yeah, I think that's what love is. I think, but I don't. Like I said, I don't know.
Everybody's definition is different.
I don't know because I don't know what the real thing is. And like I said, he is incarcerated, so I'm limited to certain stuff. So when he gets out, it might be a whole other ball game. We might not even talk when he get out. And I told him, I said, nigga, you might get tired of me, or you might get aggravated. Like your whole mind frame might be different when you get out of where you're at. He was like, no, I'm not. I said, you say that now, it's cool. Like, I'm already preparing myself for the worst. I always do that. Because it's like, niggas wake up every day, want a different bitch.
Doing that.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
No, the floor. Give me the floor.
Hey, I ain't finna be on La La Land.
You can always stay prepared and stay ready, but don't just be expecting the worst, because the worst is gonna happen when
you manifest that shit. It's power in the tongue. You manifest that shit.
You do that shit a lot too, Don.
Okay.
I'll tell you about this shit, man.
Y'all hoes better tighten up. Shoot.
I'm just saying.
Don't make me put my wig in a rubber band.
Right. Dead.
Oh, Lord.
Dead.
But for me, she keeps swirling.
Okay.
Go ahead and get some more.
I am.
On that Isha from Poetic Justice, drink some more and put it in the middle. Take it to the middle, drink some more.
Take it ahead.
I feel like I feel like I've been treated properly, but I haven't been loved properly. And I think that's a difference, not to veer it off topic.
Okay.
I feel like I've experienced being treated properly. So, like the example that I said of, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I need gas. You know what I'm saying? You doing little stuff here or there. Although I ain't gonna lie, like, I wish I would have had more flowers or more, you know, like, just because, not even tangibles, but, you know what I'm saying, like, more emotional things to show me that you care.
Yep.
But as far as being overall loved properly, I feel like I have not. Well, I realized I have not. But at the same time,
but do we know that?
I would say, do you know what it would look like?
I do, because I know what I want.
Okay.
And that's from going through those previous situations that I went through.
I got you.
I know what I want now. So if it don't feel right in your words, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
It don't make
so I've been treated properly, but I've never been loved properly. But I'm gonna tell you, when God put the man in my life who loved me properly, baby, listen. That's gonna be a happy ass man. Yeah,
Sierra's prayer.
Man, fuck that prayer, because I done said that prayer a million times.
I don't want. Hey,
that prayer.
Sierra, I don't want to rustle. I want a future.
Oh God! See, stop manifesting that shit. I would say I have said the prayer, but at the same time, you know, that's just like how, you know, talking about manifestation and all that. You could keep praying and speaking shit, but if you're not doing the work, you know how people say that as far as like career-wise success, sometimes the things that you want, you may not be ready for. So it's something that you have to change within yourself in order to receive that.
You have to be careful what you pray for as well.
Even if you don't realize it or want to accept it.
God gonna give you what you pray for, but is you ready for it?
I'm ready.
You pray for it, but is you ready? I'm gonna give it to you, but is you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm
gonna give it to you. Is you ready?
Yes.
Ready like Webby ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna give it to you, and I'm gonna give it to you, and I'm gonna give it to you.
You want G shit?
I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay. Man, see, she need a refill.
I'm gonna give it to Tipsy T. I'm gonna give it to you.
No tip. Like, I just don't know, girl.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie right now. I'm talking about, I don't want no meaningless sex, but after a few steps, I'm on that Missy Elliott. Hormone jumping like a disco. That's why I can't.
I need another one. Put my card on.
What?
Put my card on.
Golly, man.
Open my tab.
What is this?
Open my tab, sister.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Well, I've been loved properly. He just wasn't for me. And I have been treated very, very well.
I need you to break that down, D. That doesn't make sense what you're saying,
to
baby
me
girl.
it don't make sense either. Because when I think of like love properly, that means it's reciprocated. It's a lot. It's heavy on the reciprocity. It's mutual.
No, because somebody can love you more than you love them. So he loved me in all the ways that I want to be loved. I need to be loved. I want to be loved. But I didn't have that for him.
Why? May I ask?
She acts all nice, but when it be her, why?
Why is that, D?
I wasn't that into him. I was not that into him.
It's always like that. The guys that's more into us, we don't be for that shit.
And in a perfect world, you would want for your guy to love you more than you love him.
I've always heard that.
Don't be there. My mama told me that. But
we don't like the guys
there,
that's
you can't force it.
Mm-mm.
You can't force it.
It ain't gonna happen.
You can't force it. So.
But why is life like that? Why we can't like who like us and who fucked up by us? Why we can't do that?
I think we can. We just have to put forth the effort and realize that, okay, I have to.
So that's not called settling?
I'm going to call it a sacrifice.
Sacrifice, not settling.
I'm going to call it a sacrifice.
I'm going to call it acceptance for me because as you grow things change.
Yeah.
Acceptance and what?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. But I'm looking at it as
settling would be me fucking with a broke nigga with no ambition, 10, 20 children.
Like that old Betty Wright saying, having a piece of man is better than no man at all. I'm not with that. I'm not.
It's just the body. Okay, that to me would be settling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if that connection don't spark, because I'm all about the connection.
Right.
Looks do matter to me, but it's not so super important to me. It's that vibe, it's that connection for me. So if that isn't there, but he's doing all the right things, this was a while ago. Now, I'm here for it. I'm gonna make that sacrifice. I'm gonna accept it, okay? But I didn't have the right mind frame. And the way that the thinker that I am now, the way that I move now, I could possibly have been in love and just, you know what I'm saying, accepting of all of that. So that's why I asked, like, if you are loved properly, would you be able to accept it? I wasn't able to accept it then.
Is it because you wasn't used to it?
Right.
Or it was something new to you?
No,
you just wasn't ready.
Because I've always had.
You didn't have the feel?
I didn't have the feel, and that has always been my thing since a young girl. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that took over for me, but not realizing, like, this man is going to treat you right for the rest of your life. He's going to love you properly.
Because everybody don't think long term when you're younger.
Right. But now I'm in a different mind frame, and I would never revisit that situation again because, you know,
you've grown, you've evolved.
And it's not that I don't feel like the connection would be there or that I would have to force it. It's just like it came to me, I lost it, and that's just that. You know what I'm saying?
It was what it was.
Yeah.
Damn.
But
oh wow,
that was deep.
That really was, man.
I want to cry.
I want to ask y'all one more question.
You want to cry so bad?
Yeah, it's right there.
Man, damn, I'm tired of this. She shouldn't have never had.
Okay.
She shouldn't have never had nothing to drink.
Bread or something.
I'm hungry.
Why she talking about drinking other wine?
Can I ask another question?
Go ahead.
Do y'all feel like there was one that got away?
According to whom?
Shit. That got away from you that you would like to have back.
Nah, I
what
can't.
You mean like to have back? Like,
or
you know, wish you could have had?
Because you know you have some men that be like, man, she the one that got away.
I got two that got away, but I can't say I want them back because I think what's meant, who they with, now that's who they supposed to be with.
Yeah,
but it is two that got away.
Either.
Yes,
I would
two
say
good niggas. Good niggas.
I ain't even gonna say
hood
that.
Niggas?
No, not hood niggas. They was good niggas. I wasn't ready for that shit. I'm talking about home every night,
baby,
working.
She is turned.
Working 9 to 5 jobs. I'm talking about coming home.
But now you want Future. Make it make sense.
No, I don't want Future. No.
Oh God. See,
but that's when I was younger. That's when I was younger.
It's a lot going on.
That's when I was younger. I didn't.
We was in the restaurant.
I was still dancing. I ain't want no relationship.
I'm sorry.
Check, please.
I was in a relationship.
It's time to go.
I was still dancing. I ain't want no
Because we
relationship. I had
turning
a
into
good
aunties
nigga.
right now. And auntie is tired. This auntie is already tired.
I had 2 good niggas. Both of them niggas married now. That's crazy.
Oh, I know one.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you
yeah,
the
I
other
know one, too. Oh, God.
But it wait. I'm like, who y'all married to? That's who y'all supposed to be with.
Yeah, I feel like that's how, you know,
it
that's
ain't
how
no
the
what
story
if,
go.
what if. If it
You
was,
can
if it
wish
was what
things
if,
was
that would have been
different.
me.
But you know what? It's a couple that I know, and y'all know them too. I look at them and I like the situation that they have. It's not like, oh, I want to be like them, because you never really know what's really going on in people's household.
Mm-hmm.
But just from what I see, like, he allows her to be her, to be who she is. And it's funny because they used to talk, like, way back in the day. They both have experienced different people. She had a child, you know what I'm saying? But then they got it back together, and they just look so happy. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know what I'm talking about?
We'll talk about it later, because the way we swooning. Swooning. Swerving.
But you know how I say, like, no, I don't backtrack or nothing like that.
Take some more.
the
Drinking up the wine. Where my crackers at?
It's time to go.
Yeah. Finish that, and we got to be up out of here.
We can go
It's
now. It's
you
time
know
to
what?
go.
This gonna have to be a part 2. And blame it on the Don. Blame it on the girl. Hey, but you know that.
Look at her bopping. Though.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Oh,
Y'all don't do that.
auntie.
No.
See, it don't take much for me. I'm in that, boy, give me that deep mode. Like,
Damn.
Oh
my God.
that's why I can't. You know how the girl be
So
in the
if
back
you
of the man's
wait-
truck on Don't Be a Menace. I told you what.
So if that right there made you like that, I just drunk the whole thing. What you think I'm on?
Really deep.
What you think I'm on?
It's too.
We ain't drinking no more. We ain't drinking no more during work. This Tip, it's your fault.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
ready to bust a nigga
it's
windows
your,
out.
No, really, it's your fault.
What I did?
Pop the bitch.
Yeah. It's her.
I'm straight.
Man, hey, yeah. But I gotta get up.
Once again, I have enjoyed this conversation. I want to revisit that topic though, because I have something to say about that.
Say it, yeah, go ahead. Come on.
No, just saying, I did have somebody where after I thought about it, I was like, man, he might be the one that got away. So I did try. You know what I'm saying? I ended up finding him.
Mm-hmm.
But then, and he was still the same person, but I was like, man, I can't do it.
Mm.
So I don't believe in that's the one that
That
got
ain't
away.
for
Because
you.
once they gone,
They not for
Yeah.
you no more.
Yeah.
You that thing is gone.
that thing ain't thinking.
No.
The thrill is gone.
No.
Yeah, but he was so good to me, man, at a very young age, too.
Damn. We
I'm
ain't
talking
want
like
that.
19.
We ain't want that back then.
I did, but
I did. I ain't
did.
gonna lie. Y'all know me. I was like, hey, I want to be married. Like I was in high school saying that I keep saying I'm not a for the streets type of girl. Like that is not me.
I
just want to be home and cook and bake cookies and shit and fuck all day in every room and travel and fuck all day on the balcony.
I'm so over.
it's good time.
Like
I'm so over the streets.
really?
Yes, I want to be a housewife and have
But
more
you just
kids.
said you want future. I can hear the streets going.
No, I'm not for the streets. That's not me.
What do you want, girl? Because it's so much.
She don't know. And at this point, the camera
I'm
needs to be cut
battling.
off.
I'm battling
'Cause
stuff,
she don't
but
know.
I've always said when I moved in my house, I was like, you know what? I want to have kids. I want to have a family. Like I want to be a housewife. I want to have more kids and be home and cook, wash clothes all day. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that. That's what I want to do.
Baby auntie is
100%. That's what you want to do.
This is on a recorded
Once
line.
I get me a nigga, I want to be home and make sure I take care of home.
I don't want a nigga, I want a man.
And see,
I want to take care of home.
I think maybe you know what I'm saying. You've come into what you really, really want.
Yeah.
Because there has been back and forth about what you want,
And now it's solidified.
And to hear you say that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I noticed
You know?
I didn't know what I wanted when I first moved in my house. But once I had my child, I'm like, okay, this is. I I look forward to, like, people go out to go to clubs and say, no, I want to go home and bake cookies with my family. He prepping and I'm cooking. We taking turns. Like, that's the shit that I want. I want to come home to that, and we watching a movie together. We eating dinner together at the table. That TV shit. That's what I want. Yeah.
And it exists. People be like, it don't exist. It exists.
I mean,
it definitely
people
does.
think I'm just a city girl. I'm just like, no. I'm regular for real. I'm regular normal shit. Whatever y'all, perception of me or I'm putting on.
That ain't none of my business.
Right. Don't give a damn what somebody think. Hey, I'll drink to that. But anyway, we
drink to that.
Yeah, this done been an interesting conversation.
Girl, you tasted it.
Ma'am, I don't drink. Listen, y'all. I only drink. This past 2 years, a year? Shoot.
Baby be drinking wine. Baby had that glass. I'm like, okay,
I go to dine.
Wine.
I'm so tired of her.
Drinking up the wine.
That's it. Yes. Thank you, Tipsy Tips.
I'm
we out of here. Yeah, I'm Gabby Starr.
The dime.
Who?
The dime.
Having conversations. The podcast.
We out. Love y'all.
We out.
Having conversations with